Help me reach 100k and we will have a legendary giveaway. 3 copies of Legends Arceus with the #1 winner also winning a Switch system. All you need to do is subscribe and comment on any one of my videos from October 28th to January 28th. The more videos you comment on, the more chances you'll have at winning. Leaving a like or a dislike will help support the channel as well. Be sure to read the rest of the rules on screen, and best of luck with the giveaway. Alright people, I don't want to have to play this card so soon, but you know, the Pokemon community is maybe playing my hand because Brilliant Diamond and Shining Pearl are leaking. And before they fully leak, I want to talk about my final 5 hopes for Brilliant Diamond and Shining Pearl. Now, when I say they're leaking, not too much has leaked. It's just been like, you know, the box art, the icon on the Switch, like a little bit of gameplay here and there and some screenshots. But it's nothing too crazy. So we really don't know the extent of what's in the game, and I'd like to keep it that way for now, at least until I finish making this video. So that's why I'm releasing this video now. You won't see any leaked gameplay or leaked screenshots from me, not until November 19th comes. All right, not until the actual release date of Brilliant Diamond Shining Pearl comes, because I'm trying to live. I don't want these Nintendo ninjas after me. I got nothing, and I don't want to post anything and get in trouble for that. So we're just going to be talking about what I want to see, the last final things I want to see from these games before they fully reveal, right? Because we still don't know certain things, and I would like, and they're not one-to-one they are one-to-one remakes, but they're not fully one-to-one remakes. There are some differences between these games and base Diamond and Pearl, and I'd like to see some changes happen to them. So here are my 5 final hopes. All right, the first one being, I want to see all 493 Pokemon available between Brilliant Diamond and Shining Pearl. This means I want to be able to catch all 493 between the two. I don't want it to be necessary for you to have to fill the national dex through Pokemon Home, or even Sword and Shield for that matter. I want it so because these games feel like such a step away from everything else happening in the Pokemon world. It's again mainly based Diamond and Pearl. I want there to be at least one major difference in the Pokedex, and I think they've already spoken about how they're limiting themselves to the original 493, which is fine. But if that's the case, I want the differences to be that, you know, you can catch all 493 within those 2 games, and it looks like we will, right? It looks like we will, because we've already seen like Sentret in these games, and Sentret is not in Diamond and Pearl and Platinum normally, and we have what's it called? We have the statues for all the water starters. It looks like all the starters, but they've shown off all the water starters for sure. And starters are these Pokemon that are always difficult to get. And so if we're getting all of them within Brilliant Diamond and Shining Pearl, I'm not saying for sure we're getting them. It looks like we're getting them. And if we are, then there's a good chance that we'll be able to catch all the other Pokemon from the 4 regions, the Kanto, Johto, Hoenn, and Sinnoh, within these games. Now, I would assume that if we did have to get the legendaries, the original 493 legendaries, it'd be something to do with the distortion world. I can't imagine them all popping up in Sinnoh. Maybe they'll substitute Hoopa's wormholes for the distortion world, and then that'll be it. But speaking of the distortion world, we'll get to that a bit later. The second thing I'm really hoping for is difficulty. Now, we already know that TMs are breaking and the experience share is fully on, like Sword and Shield. So those are like kind of not really, but a kind of one makes the game easier, one makes the game harder, air quote you could say, not really, you know what I mean? But I do want some element of difficulty in these games. So when I say difficulty, again, like everyone knows, Pokemon has never been too difficult. It has never been, you can even say it's never been difficult for that matter. But Cynthia was a challenge. And I keep bringing this up over and over and over again. But Diamond and Pearl, genuinely, like more so than Platinum, Diamond and Pearl did have, if you're a kid, it had some amount of strategy to it. You had to think, or you had to grind super hard to gain levels, one or the other, right? And now with the experience share, we are getting a ton of levels. I hope there's still some element of strategy involved in the mix. I don't want it to be so that I just press A, and get through the game. I really don't want that to happen. Of course, there are ways to you can say handicap yourself in the game and make it more difficult and more challenging. That can be fun, but I don't want that to be the case. I want it to be so there is some level of thinking and strategy involved in the main game itself. Of course, it's never going to be too crazy, I understand that, but I would like them to consider that. Ilka, please, I hope you thought of that. Speaking of difficulty and the distortion world, as I mentioned earlier, I would like, this is number 3, I would like it if Ilka incorporated some kind of hard mode at the end of the game, you know, kind of how like Black 2 and White 2 did, or I would like some kind of platinum mode. Well, let me make this clear before we get too crazy with it. If a platinum mode did exist, I don't expect platinum mode to have Garatina as the main legendary. I don't expect platinum mode to have the distortion world as it did in platinum and all the platinum clothing and all the platinum changes. That's not what I'm saying. I'm hoping the platinum mode, if it exists, would bring out the platinum teams and not the diamond and pearl teams. So you get what I'm saying? So let's assume that Cynthia had Gastron on her team. You switch to platinum mode, she has Togekiss on her team. Like that Lucian, he doesn't have Gallade Diamond and Pearl, he'll have it in the platinum mode. Like, you know, so on and so forth. I'm hoping something like that. That way, you don't get the platinum story, which I think Game Freak is trying to avoid, but you kind of get the platinum gameplay, if that makes any sense. More so than that, a hard mode is something they did in Black 2 and White 2, and for God knows what reason, they have not brought it back. Ilka probably knows the hard mode is very, very fondly remembered, and people really want to see it. So if Ilka could bring it, hey, hats off to them. I would love to see a hard mode. Next up, something Sword and Shield has not done properly that we're gonna try and do with, hopefully Brilliant Diamond Shining Pearl is gonna try and do, I really hope so, is give proper Wi-Fi battles. Alright, that's number 4, proper Wi-Fi battles. Now, the thing with Sword and Shield is there's a 20-minute timer on its Wi-Fi battles, and Sword and Shield format is gonna be what's carried on for VGC, because they're just gonna stick to that for the rest of the year, which makes sense. I don't blame them, but for fun, I think Brilliant Diamond and Shining Pearl needs to get rid of that timer, because the 20-minute timer, you can't do anything. You literally can't do it, bro. If you spend 20 minutes on the match and the match doesn't end in 20 minutes, the match just ends. VGC matches might go under 20 minutes, but 6-on-6 battles do not go under 20 minutes. They can last much longer, especially if animations on and everything, and most people do have animations on. It'll last longer. So I don't understand why there's a timer for anything except VGC battles, or like why you can't change the timer, right? You can't have, that's part of the reason why I think Sword and Shield did not do well past its sales and past its like the initial hype, because battle is composed of so much of what Pokemon is. If people aren't battling and people don't want to battle because of the 20-minute timer, then no one's gonna play afterwards. So I just hope Diamond and Pearl changes that. And if Diamond and Pearl does have a proper Wi-Fi battle system, then playing like Gen 4 competitive with the fairy typing, with new items, with new moves, with new abilities, that's gonna be a lot of fun. I'm pretty excited for it if they do it right. And finally, I don't know if this one's coming, but you know, you have to include it on this list, right? Finally, number 5, I'm hoping we get the Battle Frontier. Not just the Battle Tower, but the whole 5 facilities in the Battle Frontier. I don't know if we're gonna, I don't know, man. I really don't know if we should expect this one. I'm not expecting it. I'll tell you that. I'm not expecting it, right? Because I'm just expecting the Battle Tower. If they don't have the Battle Tower, then something's wrong. Because Diamond and Pearl had the Battle Tower too. But I'm gonna go in and just expect the Battle Tower, nothing else. If the Battle Frontier is somehow miraculously there, then oh my god. Thank you so much, Ilka. Thank you so much. I don't know how you got it. I don't know how you got Game Freak to give us the rights, or give you the rights to the Battle Frontier. But I'm really hoping we get the Battle Frontier, because that was so much fun. That's something I can actually spend my time on, and I'm willing to spend my time on, and just like grind and play. And I don't know. I remember only doing like Dahlia's, I forgot what it's called, Battle Factory maybe? I only did Dahlia's thing back in the day. But now that I'm smarter, I know better, I know IVs, EVs, and competitive Pokemon and everything, I feel like I can take on the rest of the Battle Frontier, and I'm more than happy to do so. And I really want to. Like, god dang it, can you imagine if the Battle Frontier is there? It'll be, Oh my god, people will be playing left, right, and center. And if you had like the Wi-Fi battles in the Battle Frontier, like not the Wi-Fi battles. You know they're like double battles you can do with a friend? Imagine if you had that, but Wi-Fi. Oh my god, I don't know if the other battle facilities had that. I'm not sure. I haven't played since the Battle Frontier or the Pokemon World Tournament. That was the last one that I thought was fun. Everything else was trash, so I'm really hoping. Brilliant Diamond, Shining Pearl, I'm really hoping you take it back and take things through the roof, man. I'm really hoping so. So guys, that's gonna be it for my 5 final hopes for Brilliant Diamond and Shining Pearl. I know I wanted to make this like video later on this week, like a week before Brilliant Diamond and Shining Pearl come out, but man, leak season's coming out soon. I can't risk it. I really can't risk it. So I'm probably gonna get spoiled, and I just can't risk it. So I hope you guys don't get spoiled. I hope you guys go into the game fresh if you can. But yeah, thank you guys so much for watching. We'll still have more Brilliant Diamond and Shining Pearl content coming soon. Take care of yourselves. Have a wonderful day, and I'll see you guys on the next video. All right, later.